Mustangs will kick it away to start us off.
I thought I was going to hate the 15-minute quarters, but they actually didn't go by that slow. Like, it actually went by kind of fast.
Called for and made. First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got his man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback checking off. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield.
Man, Malik, come on, man.
I said, give me one more quarter and we betting on him. Like I said, this is concepts. It's not like
this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too
it's anything but that. Promise.
And he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism.
You'll see how boring this shit is on the video.
Away from the 40 on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They want to just keep throwing it. A shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick completion on the out. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
No 1st down. That's fine. We got the completion. We had a successful play. And it sets up now a 4th down situation where, yes, I'm going for it.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. They're bringing heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. You want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
The give is to Smith. Across the 25, he's got room. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Quarterback will audible. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the 1st down.
And the Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. Pulls it and fires to the left.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Wants to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The play action fake. He's going to fire deep. He caught it. And he'll run out of bounds. Just
Wow.
short of the goal.
Why did I blame
Wanted to
man?
get it in, but couldn't quite get
That's
home.
crazy.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Looking to pass, it's Murphy. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got his man. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Got a man. Touchdown, Duke! Reeled it in and just made the house call. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own,
What do you think of those concepts?
get worried about that. The offense
Dude, you gotta mute yourself another mic. Or
My
mute
bad,
that
my
shit
bad. I
off.
did. I fixed it. What do you think of those concepts? What was your thoughts?
Pretty nice, pretty good, bro. Pretty fucking good. I was confused.
Good. Good.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, confused because they were so fucking ass, nigga. Them bitches was horrible, nigga. Just fucking ass, nigga. Confused because how bad them bitches was and why the fuck I was falling for half of that stupid ass shit. Like, why did I just switched it up and started playing man out of nowhere.
Have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Smith.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. They got him. It's a sack and one.
I don't even know why the fuck. You know, fuck this shit, bro.
That's a great job there by the defense.
Fuck this shit.
Remember, hold on. Remember, this shit don't mean nothing. Don't take this shit personal. It's literally like just practice. I'm not. There's nothing to talk shit about from me. Like it's just I wanted to look at concept. Literally it.
They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took him right to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Bro, I don't like the
It is now the
lose.
second time this wide receiver scored.
You don't like the rules?
Outstanding job with
Lose.
Oh.
LOSE.
Man, you're not losing nothing. Accurate, like this is not.
Yeah.
That was good, man.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
They keep attacking through the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Gonna let it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass.
Did you have any thoughts on that coverage? It was a cover zero shell into a nickel blitz.
The defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Hello?
Nah. I just seen one-on-one.
Okay.
I just, like...
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive...
Thought my nigga was faster than yours, honestly.
Touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it.
I basically just did an arm punt. I didn't want to punt it away, that's all.
That time, he used the
He
lob
was
way.
1st and 10.
Came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
Excellent field
Yeah, it's an arm
position here for
punt.
the offense.
Well, what did you punt the ball up for?
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Strong
I'm
pass
confused. What
rush
did you
to the
punt the ball
quarterback,
up
and they
for?
get him at the 46.
No, I was curious about my defensive sets. I didn't want to lose it, so I just wanted to get back on the side. That's all.
First play of the drive.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He wants to go deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions.
Bro.
Got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was
Alright,
no
fuck it. I
way
guess
that
I might
football
just
should
try
have
some
gone.
new
He
shit.
could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yo, this QB is playing like absolute
You're going to be a great
fucking
player.
garbage
Learn
right
how to
now.
handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw.
Oh yeah, we love that.
To the wideout.
We love that.
Connection to the right.
We love that.
Green ahead. At
We
the
love that.
touchdown Mustangs.
On the star,
Once
nigga.
he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
I like you're backed up towards the end zone and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play. And do they have it? 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Are you punting the ball?
Yes.
Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense? Is that what we're doing here? You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback.
I'm telling you right now, don't press up, nigga.
The SMU offense is headed
As soon as I see that, it's over with.
And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. And this is
thought he was gonna beat him.
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Nothing's working right now in the pass game for this guy. This is the nightmare scenario. He's already been picked off 3 times. That one got swatted away. Lucky it wasn't another interception. This quarterback is not playing with a ton of confidence.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my God, bro. Why do he keep overthrowing the dimes? Like,
figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up. And finally, they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Yeah, I might have overthrew that
on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
He's just Johnny on the spot. Right now, his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll run play action. Going for it all. Snags it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Now he's going to break the pocket. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future.
that was not me. The game naturally just did that.
Alright, that's fine. I got my shit done anyway. I can play normal now on my normal account. Give me 1 second. Mr. Corner. Okay, thank you very, very much. I'm going to be leaving this now.